Hi there, Leo. This is the Spirit Warrior with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first column here is the current energy, and the first card out is, and we'll go up here a bit, the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. The next column is the next column are your challenges. And over flicks the Star card. Then we have the Justice card and the Mighty Ace of Swords. The third column are your opportunities. And it's the Two of Swords with the Queen of Swords and the Devil card. He's been a frequent visitor, the old devil. He likes to get out there and play a bit. He does. The last column is the possible outcome for the reading. And it is the Magician. Whoops. Just need to push this one up a bit. And then it's the King of Pentacles, and lucky last is the Six of Swords. So Leo, there seems to have been a battle, a war, a vehement discussion, a fight. Words have been said, and it seems that you're having to walk away from this situation. This character in the green, he's willing to win at any cost, and that is with total disregard for your health, safety and well-being. So there comes a time when discretion is the better part of valor, doesn't there? And that it's time not to surrender, to go back and regroup and fight another day. I don't think this is a surrender. I certainly think this is about enough is enough. I'm packing my bags and I'm going because this is just a ridiculous situation. That's what it feels like. It just feels like an untenable situation. The Knight of Swords is frenetic energy. And it is also improving clarity. So it says that you may not just walk away, you may charge away into the distance looking for better opportunities in life. But I think you have a fairly clear idea of the situation, and now you're taking all your resources, your health and your well-being, and going and searching for a better situation in life. And the Seven of Wands is a card of persistence. So indeed, you have been tested. All these things are coming up from the unknown, or not necessarily the unknown. This man in the green is well known, isn't he? And so this card is showing that even though you've been tested and it's been a struggle, that you have persisted is the most important thing, isn't it? You haven't given up. You're going away to regroup and getting ready to fight another day. The Seven of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles clarifies the Knight of Wands, and the Death card clarifies the Five of Swords. So indeed, the Death card says this situation is done. It's dead. It's no longer serving you. Now is the time to close the door in this chapter of your life, and this will open up a new door, which is an opportunity to create and have regeneration in your life. This is about going forward in life and opening up your life to new beginnings as you close this situation in your life off. Of course, this could be a friendship, a marriage, a relationship, a work situation, something where there's been a conflict and it's just become untenable. And so now is the time. What I can see is to plant new seeds up, which is the Knight of Pentacles, but I can see there are new shoots growing up in your life here, Leo, And this really is a positive omen for you, that there are green shoots that are coming into your life as you bury this situation, this difficult time behind you. And indeed, the Knight of Pentacles is about planting seeds. He's sitting on his steed here, deciding where he's going to plant this seed in his life. So this is about planting new opportunities in your life and getting ready to tend the seed and harvest the seed and reap the benefits in your life. Of course, the Knight of Pentacles is quite a static card, and so you do need to use the frenetic energy of the Knight of Swords to ensure that you take action to plant and look after these seeds. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. So normally we'd read this way, but certainly this reading comes this way, doesn't it? There's death, there's new beginnings, and now there's victory. And this is success and victory coming into your life. And so really there is a significant turnaround in your life coming your way. Really incredible stuff. In the challenges, we have the Star, the Justice card, and the Ace of Wands. So the Justice card is a rebalancing in your life. And certainly it seems there's been injustice in your life, hasn't it? It's pretty damn clear that somebody has really trampled over your life and without a care, and now is the time for you. Now is the time to reclaim yourself and your life. And this will bring a rebalancing in your life. And of course, justice does indicate that you will receive justice. And so any injustices that have been perpetrated here in the Five of Swords will now be rebalanced, and you will receive your just desserts. The things that you really deserve in life are coming your way. And the Star card is your dreams and wishes coming true. And you can see there's the North Star, and the North Star is the promise of your true destiny. And so this really does say that there's an incredible turnaround happening in your life, and you're about to receive amazing blessings in your life. And the Ace of Swords is a card of decisive action, clarity, wisdom, knowledge, but overall it is a card of victory. And so in two columns we've got two cards of victory, and what this is saying is now you are ready to receive your just desserts and the rewards for being persistent and making positive decisions that will allow you to step forward in life. So I don't know whether you saw this one flicked out. It's the Two of Wands. The Justice card is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Hangman. So now these cards are showing that you're into a rebuilding phase in your life. The Two of Wands is you surveying from the solidity of your castle. It represents the foundation of your life, and you can see there's a wand here that has been bolted to the wall, and this represents what you have created in this situation. But now you're standing on the castle, looking out towards the horizon, surveying as to what you can bring into your life, what you can now create. And you've got the fiery power of the wand in the left hand and all the opportunity and possibility of the universe in the globe in your right hand. Indeed, the Three of Pentacles represents you rebuilding your life. You're joining together with others. So there may be new friendships and partnerships coming in your life, and the synergy of joining together with others will help you build the life that you truly desire. And this isn't just about building, it is, and sharing with others, it is about mastery. So you will have mastery over how you live your life in the future. And the Hangman is a card of new perspective. So if the Ace of Swords is clarity, the Hangman is the inspiration of looking at things from different angles and different positions. And certainly now your life is changing, that you may have been viewing life from the position of being downtrodden and beaten and maybe even submissive, although Leos generally aren't very submissive, but that you may find that the fire in you has been quelled a little bit and you've really struggled to shine like you truly should. And so now the Hangman says, now is the time to look at life differently, and now is the time to expand the horizons of your life. In the opportunities, we have the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Devil. And these actually look more like challenges. We really should we should really switch the roles, shouldn't we? The Two of Swords is a card of a limited view. You can only see life is going this way or that way. And it has you blindfolded to all the other opportunities and possibilities in life. And of course, now the shrouds of pain and anger and submission are now starting to dissipate, and now you can see a new path and all the opportunities on the island behind you. And indeed, the Queen of Swords confirms that you're starting to see life in a clearer way. You can see the clouds are receding, and now you can see a clear path towards your new life. And if we look over here, the Six of Swords is about getting in the boat towards a new life, and we'll discuss that a bit more in just a second. The Devil is about being constricted by our obsessions, negativity, and addictions. So this is all that negativity, that blackness. You can see the blackness of the card, and this is stopping you from seeing the light of the future. You can see the chains around the people's necks are loosely wrapped, and this says that these are pure mindset issues, that it's a construction of thoughts within your mind that are holding you in this place of negativity. But the chains aren't truly holding you, they are just loose. And so this confirms that you can make a decision to slip these chains and open up your eyes and your mind and your heart to new possibilities in your life. So I guess that's the opportunity to slip the chains, to see without the blindfold, and to see as the clouds dissipate. So really this is about the light starting to come into your life. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords. The Four of Wands clarifies the Queen of Swords, and the Temperance card clarifies the Devil card. So the Three of Swords is pain and suffering and loss. And indeed, you've been hurt, haven't you, Leo? That's the whole crux of the matter. And the arrival of the Three of Swords says, now is the time to pull the swords from your heart. Now is the time to leave the pain and loss behind and start to be that amazing, fiery, outgoing and vibrant person that you truly are. Because it seems that this has really been a handbrake, and that you haven't really been able to shine the way that you know you truly can. And the Four of Wands says that as you pull the swords from the heart, that there's new opportunity coming in your life. Of course, the Four of Wands can be a celebration and marriage, and pulling the swords from your heart certainly should be a celebration. But what we're focusing on here is you can see the couple are leaving the castle, and that has been the foundation of their life. And now they're heading towards the 1111 portal, which is all amazing new options and possibilities and ideas and things that can happen in their life. So this really is the opening up of your life. And the Temperance card is a card of healing, rebalancing, and alchemy. So the angel is giving you the opportunity to heal yourself, which after all this pain certainly is a most important thing, to rebalance your life. And you can also see the angel is pouring the water from one cup to another, and they are alchemizing the water. So they're turning the water from one thing into another. So this is saying you can alchemize the pain and suffering in your life. you can turn it from one thing into another thing. And so this really is an amazing dynamic which will allow you to heal your life. And you can see in the distance there is the crown, which is the golden prize. So as you heal and alchemize and rebalance, you can go up the path and claim the crown. So really, it is an amazing opportunity, isn't it, for you? In the outcome, we have the Magician, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So really, the Six of Swords is the whole crux of this reading, isn't it? This is about you getting in the boat and leaving many things behind. You can see the child and the woman haven't taken any belongings with them. They're just going with their person and their strength and their wisdom and their love, and they're moving across the choppy waters towards calmer seas and better shores. So this is the true journey of this reading. Now is the time to move across the waters and get ready for a great new life, or great new opportunities, or great new possibilities. The King of Pentacles says this will be rewarded with prosperity and abundance. He is the master of money and finance, and you should get ready to receive. And the Magician is the master creator of the tarot. He has all the tools of the universe to create that amazing new life that you truly desire. So it really is an amazing path, isn't it? You're leaving the troubled times behind. You're ready to receive the prosperity and abundance that you truly desire. And the Magician is helping you to create this new future in your life. Whoops. They're all flicking out here. So, the Magician is clarified by the Five of Swords. You couldn't write that one, could you? Actually, it should go this way. Sorry. That's it. So the Five of Swords clarifying the Six of Swords confirms that you are moving away from troubled times. You are moving away from a tyrant who has tormented you in life, and now you're ready for a calmer and more enjoyable, happy and rewarding life. That really is the story, isn't it? The Six of Pentacles clarifying the Magician says there is some rebalancing that needs to go on in your life, and this really is about giving and receiving, and how you seed money and use money and treat others in life. And the feeling I get here is that this situation may have affected your finances. So if this tormentative situation was a relationship or a marriage, this often affects your finances because you're not just intertwined through love, you're also intertwined through finances and your chattels. And sometimes these can be difficult things to untangle. They can be quite a web, can't they? And sometimes it's that entanglement of money and finance that holds us in relationships or situations. I mean, it could also be a work situation where you've been reluctant to leave because you haven't felt as though you could find a position as rewarding or as a position that would support you. And so there are all those considerations that are happening here. But as you untangle yourself, now you'll find that your finances are actually starting to come into balance. Now you'll find that you can balance your budget and that you have money to spend. And I'm not sure I should tell you this story, but of course I've been divorced, and in my relationship there was quite an imbalance in finances, and my ex-partner used to spend every cent we had, and she also the way we had separate bank accounts, and she ensured that all the discretionary funds in our relationship were in her bank account. Mine was all accounted for. And so I was always destitute and she always had plenty of money. And of course, once I left, then things rebalanced, and now, I'm the master of my own destiny as far as my finances go. And so that has been a revelation of my separation. Anyhow, so much for that. But you get the idea that indeed those situations can be an entanglement as you unwind the mess. There might be a mess. As you unwind the situation, then you may find that life is a whole lot easier and you can manage your finances and how you live your life much more easily. And the Nine of Cups, clarifying the King of Pentacles, is your dreams and wishes coming true. So really, the ultimate outcome of this is that you're moving away from troubled times. Your life is starting to gain some equilibrium and you're starting to feel as though you can use and utilize your money in the way you truly desire, and that your dreams and wishes are coming true. And so you've got two cards of dreams and wishes, which really is an amazing omen for you here, Leo. Well, that is something, isn't it? We'll draw one last card, which is the overarching energy for the reading. And out pops the King of Wands. Now, that really is appropriate for you, Leo. He's your king. And I talked about this situation dimming your light, that you're dimming your fire within your life, and that you haven't had the same kind of confidence and spark because it's being sapped by this darkness of this situation. And now the King of Wands says, now you're all fired up, Leo. Now you're feeling confident. Now you're feeling enthusiastic. And now you're feeling outgoing and ready to take on the world like we know you can. What a great sign. So the King of Wands is clarified by the Hermit card. So that's interesting, isn't it? I don't believe Leos are great hermits. They like to be out in the light. But it says that there may have been a time that you may have had to retreat and to regroup and mend the wounds and salve the cuts and put the band-aids on and let the bruises heal. And as you've done that, then you've been able to see a path forward. And this path forward is allowing you to reclaim your fiery passion and outgoingness and being the amazing person that you truly are. So this may be an unnatural situation, but sometimes we have to do things that aren't the norm for us because this is no normal situation, is it? It's quite a traumatic circumstance. And so as you cross the river and leave the battle behind, you may need to go within and reflect on what has happened and what you truly want out of life. And then you're ready to shine the lantern forward and reclaim the fiery energy, which is the King of Wands. Wow, Leo, that is something. I hope you liked that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace, and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.